Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to do a collective reading, okay, and see what the message is right now. Keep in mind it's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future for you. You're going to know best where it resonates on the timeline, okay? So with that being said, let's see what is going on right now. What's happening in the collective at this time? The Wheel of Fortune, okay. Oh, the Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups. The Seven of Swords at the bottom. Okay. So there's some sort of divine timing here. A fated event. There's been a change. The wheel has turned in some sort of way. All right, the Three of Cups. This has to do with a group of people or maybe a party or a friends group, all right? And a betrayal, the Ten of Swords, a betrayal of some sorts. And the Seven of Swords at the bottom, somebody's lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, trying to get away with something, okay? So let's see what this is. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? A fated event. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So the wheel has turned. There's been a change in the wind. It's karma. And this is affecting someone because they had a really bad strategy, or this was something that they didn't plan for. They didn't plan this far ahead. They don't have a plan. They don't have a good strategy. They're not making practical decisions. Okay. Yeah, someone here is they're like delusional. They're living in a fantasy. They're not getting what they want. They're holding a grudge in some sort of way. They're delusional about something, okay? Let's see. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Three of Swords in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the truth. So the truth is coming out now about somebody stuck in the past, or a bully, or somebody that refuses to grow up, or maybe even some sort of bad memories from the past, okay? Someone overcoming pain, heartbreak, betrayal, bad memories of the past. The truth is coming out now, okay? So why is this Ten of Swords here? The Page of Swords, yeah, it's some sort of communication about you coming out of grief, overcoming sadness and depression, coming out of pain. The Page of Wands in reverse, bad news, some sort of communication. Something wasn't communicated. There's information here. There's communication here. Something wasn't spoken. Something wasn't communicated. What is this about? Let's see. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Hierophant. Law and order, okay? Law and order. Rules and traditions. The Ten of Swords in reverse. No betrayal. There was no betrayal. Overcoming betrayal. What is that about? A child. Somebody, or innocence. Some sort of innocence maybe, or something about a child. A marriage. It has to do with a marriage and a child. Okay. A marriage and a child. What does that mean? Okay. No betrayal. A Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's a fated event for a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Well, maybe, okay, so maybe the Hierophant is marriage. So this has to do with a marriage and somebody not being betrayed in a marriage, or somebody overcame a betrayal, or there was no betrayal in a marriage. The Six of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. Something being given to someone because of a breakup, or somebody wanting to receive something because of a breakup or a divorce maybe, or somebody giving something to someone because of a breakup. What is that? The truth. Clarity and truth, revelation. So the truth is coming out. It's a fated event about a Queen of Wands in reverse not being betrayed. So I don't know if this person might have lied. Okay, they might have lied about something. They might have lied about a betrayal in a marriage and a child. So now the truth is coming out about that, and that this was a really bad strategy. Okay, stabbed in the back. It was a really bad strategy to say that someone got stabbed in the back or somebody got attacked. Okay. So they lied. There was no betrayal. There was no, look, this card, the Ten of Swords, is somebody being stabbed in the back, literally. But that never happened. It never happened. And that's why this strategy is bad. Okay, or they didn't plan this far ahead, or they didn't think this would ever come out, okay, the truth, that there was no betrayal. This person did not get stabbed in the back. They were not attacked, nothing. All right. The Nine of Swords. The Temperance in reverse. Somebody is impatient. Somebody can't heal something. They can't balance something out. With a relationship, something they said about a relationship, all right? Passion, insane chemistry. So they claimed that there was some sort of passion in a relationship, that there was betrayal, that someone got stabbed in the back, okay? Yeah, all right, but that's coming out that was a lie. Poverty. $37. 3 people. 3, 7, 3 people. What does that mean? Why is I don't even feel like it's poverty as much as it's the number, because we also have the 3 of Cups here. Why is that here? Because of the plan, because of what they were working on, okay? Or working on something. The Knight of Cups, the Chariot, a plan that they had, or something that they were working on, about somebody giving something to someone, giving someone an offer, coming towards someone in love, being romantic. Okay, being romantic in a way. The Page of Pentacles, financial news and investment. The Empress, the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, they thought that they would have victory and success here by saying that somebody was hurt, they were heartbroken. Okay, an Empress could be a wife, a marriage. Queen of Wands in reverse could be a wife. Death. Okay. Coffee cup. Something about a drink. Meeting and conversing, a friend. Something about talking to a friend or a group of friends. Something about a drink maybe. Yeah, now you're ascending, transcending an obstacle. Or they try to transcend an obstacle. with a drink, with something in a drink, coffee cup, or a friend, saying something about being a friend. This has to do with time. This has to do with time, clock, the time, and an addiction. Someone being codependent, obsessive, possessive, and controlling. The truth is coming out about a betrayal, but there was no betrayal. It never happened. This was a bad strategy to create an illusion. This has to do with someone being codependent, obsessive, controlling, and time. CA. So why is this group of friends here? Or this party? Or something like that. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, coming out of fear, coming out of anxiety. Somebody was not stressed out. Somebody was not worried, not scared, coming out of a nightmare. Someone's not anxious. Someone's not paranoid. The 6 of Wands. Victory and success. Someone's not scared. The King of Pentacles. What is this? Somebody's not scared. Now the truth is coming to light about a group of people, about a friends group, about someone not being scared, not being anxious, coming out of a nightmare. Victory and success, the truth. Yeah, the truth. The truth is everywhere. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. The Ace of Swords is here. All right. About somebody chasing after someone, having a fear of abandonment, not wanting to leave someone alone because someone is the one, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together perfect, chasing after someone with the key. What is that? Sudden change, shocking news, an epiphany. An epiphany about what? The truth. The pathway. The truth is coming out about the pathway. The path to a coffin. The pathway to a coffin? The pathway to a death? The pathway to a death? The pathway to a coffin, or something being over completely? What? Why is that here? Why is that here? The plan. The plan, something that they were working on, trying to master here. The Emperor, what the Emperor has been working on. What the King of Wands Emperor has been working on. What has the Emperor King of Wands been working on? Somebody being trapped, imprisoned, stuck. Trying to get someone trapped and in jail, or the 3 of Cups, a group of people. The King of Wands Emperor has been working on something. This has to do with the pathway to a death, the pathway to something being completely over. A group of people getting trapped and imprisoned because a Queen of Wands in reverse lied. There was no betrayal. Okay. Now the truth is coming out. All right. About a breakup, about someone wearing a mask. Someone wearing a mask. Why do I feel like this is a copycat? 37, 37, like a group of people. Is it really 3 people though? Is it really multiple people, or is it all one person behind it all? Because it reminds me of that reading I did where it's like a pyramid scheme of fake identities, but there's one person at the top, someone pretending, personifying, hiding something about a breakup, someone pretending something about a breakup, or they're lying, or they're trying to hide a breakup, or they're trying to hide something about a separation or a marriage. Okay, something about time. What is this 10 of Swords here? An arrow? Cupid's arrow? 10 swords in the back? Photographs. The arrow, the surprise arrow is some sort of photographs or documents or signature. The truth is coming out that maybe you didn't write something, you didn't communicate something, you did not write something here. You did not say this or write this. Passion. Something about passion. Self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth, self-indulgence, and passion. What does this mean? What does that mean? Where's my cards? Adjudication, a judge, being judged, a lawyer, a judge, a lawyer being judged for something, or some sort of, I mean, this could even be somebody presenting some sort of paperwork, like somebody's looking over some sort of paperwork or something like that. Courthouse. All right. So this has to do with a courthouse, some sort of paperwork in court, some sort of files maybe, or signatures, or some sort of paperwork, and a betrayal. So the information is coming in now. This is the arrow, that there's paperwork or signatures or some sort of documents that were given to the courthouse, given to a judge. And now the truth is coming out about this. Okay, anything else? Yeah, something is coming out. Something cannot be manipulated. Something cannot be confused. Someone can't play mind games. They can't manipulate anymore. They can't lie anymore. They can't create an illusion anymore. They were trying to create an illusion, confusion, a fantasy. Ace of Wands reverse. It's a missed opportunity. They can't close something out. They can't take action on something. They can't close something out. They can't close something out because it's a fantasy. It's a lie. The Four of Wands. What happened at a house, a property? They have to let something go, okay? They're getting angry. They're getting mean. They're lashing out. They're gossiping. They're lying. They have to let something go. They're losing control. The King of Wands, and somebody being tricked, or somebody's losing their powers. Somebody can't manipulate anymore. Somebody can't manipulate anymore. They can't create an illusion anymore. They can't lie about something anymore. Something not being given to someone. A Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to hand something over. They don't want to give something to someone. When it comes to this Queen of Wands in reverse, because that is a lie and there was no betrayal. Okay. So anything else here about the truth that's coming out here? That it has to do with a lot of money. Okay, someone's job, maybe business, security. The Four of Wands, something happening at a home, a property, a location. The Eight of Wands, something is coming in very fast. The truth about someone losing faith, the truth about someone not having trust, losing faith, not having trust. The truth is coming out about a message that was given to the courthouse, a message that was given to a judge, to a courthouse, to a lawyer, about somebody coming out of poverty or overcoming poverty. That's where the truth is. That's what you cannot give someone, because that's where the truth is. What do you mean? Heartbroken, someone being heartbroken, deeply hurt, grieving, mourning, feeling lost. You're breaking out of outdated thinking. You can't be conditioned. Someone's not replaying something over and over in their head. Somebody's not stuck in heartbreak. You're not stuck in heartbreak. You're not stuck in outdated thinking. You're not replaying something over and over in your head. Okay. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news. You're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have an epiphany about something. About a marriage. What about marriage? About a marriage? About a marriage. About a wedding. And about some sort of money, stability, security. About a marriage and money, about a married couple and money, and some sort of paperwork and documents that were turned in to a lawyer, to a courthouse. What exactly are you trying to tell someone here? Like, is someone, like, Spirit, is collective gonna get the epiphany by themselves? Like, is collective gonna get the download? Or is there something you want to tell them to do? I don't know. You're gonna find something that is gonna expose them or expose someone here. You're gonna expose something here because of some sort of good news, a Page of Cups. Something about a child or good news or somebody that's younger. A King of Wands in reverse. Somebody cannot get out of something. They can't leave something behind. An apology. Something about an apology or good news. Somebody can't move on. They can't leave something behind here that they did with a lawyer maybe. This has to do with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, bad memories of the past, and coming out of fear, coming out of anxiety, coming out of stress and anxiety over heartbreak. I don't know, man. Okay, Three of Swords, seeing something clearly. There's no confusion here about a broken heart. Okay, someone being hurt, some sort of damage, some sort of pain. There's no confusion or there's no fear. Someone's gonna get exposed because someone doesn't have any fear, because someone's not scared. Why is that what exposes someone, that someone has no fear? is not scared because of bad health. Because of bad health, because of health, because of a doctor. Somebody in bad health. What is this about? Why is someone going to get exposed here? I don't know, Spirit. The Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation. That's it. That's all I keep getting, is the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. Somebody is figuring out the truth. Somebody is about to get exposed in a major way. The truth is all over this reading. That's basically all that's coming out, guys. Is that there's a fated event here. It's divine timing. The wheel is turning and the truth has come out. Or divine timing is coming in, a fated event, because some sort of very important truth is coming to light. And it has to do with some sort of documents that were handed in to the courthouse or given to a lawyer about a betrayal. It has something to do with not having fear, not running away. So you didn't have fear, or someone wasn't scared, they didn't run away. They didn't avoid a conversation, they didn't avoid a person, they didn't avoid doing something. So why is that so important? Because of somebody chasing after someone. Because of somebody chasing after someone. What? Because somebody was chasing after someone, but someone didn't run away? Huh? Please, I don't know if this makes sense, but like, it's got to make sense to the right person, I guess. Coming out of poverty. 37 in reverse. I don't know. Can you please give the collective one last closing message here? Because I don't mean to confuse you, but I feel like this is only going to make sense to someone specific, okay? The Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, it has to do with this Queen of Wands and something that they did to overcome hardship or come out of poverty or overcome lack, okay? Something that they did, maybe some sort of paperwork that they turned in, okay? This has to do with some sort of paperwork, maybe some sort of action that they took, something that they planned when they worked together with a group of people, when they worked together with someone, a lawyer, a judge, working together with a judge, a lawyer. Something about a Queen of Pentacles and some sort of paperwork. Yeah, the paperwork, a Page of Wands, something about paperwork, man. They can't complete something, they can't close something out because of some sort of paperwork. The Four of Swords in reverse, feeling stressed, anxious, nervous. Somebody doesn't know what to think. They don't know how to, they don't want to say something. They're in denial. They're denying something. The Moon, yeah, because you're going to find out the truth about something. You're going to get victory and success. They can't keep something a secret here. You're going to get victory. You're going to be victorious. They can't deny something. They can't block you. They can't block you from figuring out the truth. So maybe that's what they're going to try and do. Yeah, that has to do with somebody taking a stupid risk, the Fool in reverse, doing something stupid and reckless here when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something about this marriage, this child, losing a lot of money. They did something reckless, they did something foolish. But why, switching something around, but why is the paperwork so important? because it's a wish fulfillment, because of some sort of news, because of some sort of news, some sort of information, some sort of tangible evidence that you can hold in your hand. Good news. The truth is about to come out, or it already did, about a marriage. About a marriage, a wedding, a marriage. Sunglasses, somebody trying to change the perception of a marriage. You're gonna have an epiphany, okay? So I feel like I don't even have to really try and figure out what that's gonna be, because you're gonna get a download, or something's gonna hit you, like the lightning bulb is gonna go off in your brain, and it has to do with how they tried to change the perception of a marriage, or somebody, a Queen of Wands in reverse, that lied about a marriage, and lied about a betrayal, and lied about something happening to them, being stabbed in the back. They tried to do something to change the perception of this, and you're going to get an epiphany about this, that they did something with paperwork, that they filed in the courthouse with a judge, and they can't block you from figuring out the truth. You are going to figure out the truth here. All right? Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see who's involved in this. February, Scorpio, a Gemini, December, and a Taurus. Someone's mother and an Aries, and a Cancer. Okay, sister. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.